Hey guys, so today I'm going to be preparing some seared scallops with a chive foam and a butternut squash puree. This is one of my favorite dishes and my family loves it too. So first you're going to want to peel your squash and prepare it for the puree. Just run your peeler all over the vegetable and get the skin off so it's nice and clean for cutting. Then you're going to take your knife, watching your fingers of course, and chop the bottom and the top off. Then right down the middle you're going to want to do a cut to expose the innards for cleaning. Then take your spoon and get all the innards out, just like on Halloween. Then we're going to start to cut and make it nice and easy for the cooking process, and make 4 even slices so that we can start cutting into smaller pieces for the boiling water cooking. Next you take your plastic bag and you fill it up with the smaller squash pieces in preparation for the boiling water bath that we're about to prepare. Get all the air out and seal it tight. So now you're going to want to boil some water on the stove, and once it starts boiling you take your squash and submerge it in the water for about 25 minutes and get it nice and tender to the touch so we can make a nice puree. So now we're going to make the chive foam, and you're going to add 2/3 cup of milk, 2/3 cup of chives, to 2/3 cup of water, and then add some soy lecithin powder for the foam. Then take your hand processor and blend that up so it's nice and smooth, and you can get a beautiful foam out of it. And as you can see here, the foam is starting to form and is rising up the side of the bowl, and we're going to take that and put that on the scallops in a little bit. Next we're going to prepare the puree, and you put the squash into a blender and mat it down a little bit, add some salt, and then we're going to blend it so it's nice and smooth and we can get a beautiful presentation out of that on the plate. Now we're going to start and make the scallops. Add some olive oil to a pan and get it nice and hot. You could throw some water in there to see if it's at temperature. Then carefully you place your scallops into the hot pan. This is only going to take about 2.5 minutes on either side to cook the scallops. They're very delicate and don't take very long to cook. You can tell when they're ready to flip by there's a white line that goes up the outside of it, and you can see the nice mired reaction. So after they are finished cooking, you're going to want to set them on a paper towel on a plate and get all of the oil off of them. Nice golden brown there, and we'll start plating. So this is my favorite part about cooking, the plating. You can be as creative as you want. And so here on my plate I did a couple of swirls and a bigger one. I decided to do swirls to complement the round scallops as well as the curvature of the plate, and then I just organized the scallops in a nice manner. So we're going to take the foam and put a dollop on each scallop so that there's a nice crisp note to each bite there. And then for a little extra flavor, I'm going to add some grapes to the plate for a nice fruity note. Then some balsamic vinaigrette pearls to just round out the dish completely.